3, 2, 1, fire!
Welcome to Constructive Outrage. As you could see, CriPPleR is not here. He's out on assignment, special assignment, and he'll be bringing something back next week. Right now, we have Critical Mass, Jarhead, and Vision. Critical, how's it going today?
Pretty good, pretty good. And in respect to CriPPleR, I'm going to give a what it do, what it do, what it do.
What it do, what it do, what it do. Good to see you again, Critical. Jarhead, thank you for joining us this week. How's it going, man? Good to have you on.
No problem, man. Just relaxing after work. It was a hard day's work today, so just been trying to take it easy.
Nice. Vision, always a pleasure. What's new with you, man?
Same. I've been working since early this morning and stuff like that. You know, I mean, actual work and then working, trying to switch things around here as well. And still had to cook for the family, so make everybody happy.
Fair enough. Vision, what do you currently have on pre-order right now? What pieces? Give us a quick review.
Prime 1 Jedwing, Prime 1 Jungle Hunter, Prime 1 Alfred, Prime 1 Megatron, and Prime 1 Talon. And then, well, I don't have on PO, but in my mind is PCS Leo Leonardo.
Leo? Wow, you need to get him.
Yeah.
You need to get him for sure.
I made a mistake in when they went on PO, right? When they went on PO, I bought Superman versus Batman. Then I bought the Shredder, and that's around the same week that Leo went on sale. And I missed the discount window. And now I looked on the site 2 days ago, and it went up to I think $13.50, and I believe it was at $12.15. So I'm like really kicking myself, like I should have just PO'd it then, you know. So I'm like, well, it's a DX version, but the DX version is on Sideshow, so I might just wait till seconds or wait till somebody said they don't want it no more.
What's the ES on Leo?
350 DX, and then probably like to be determined for the other one. So usually it's like it'll be like 600. That's how all the other ones was. So I'm guessing it'll be the same.
Fair enough. What about you, Jarhead? You got anything on PO? I'm going to guess a customer too.
Yeah, you'd be very correct. Actually, I've got the XM Spider-Man transformation on pre-order. I've got right now I'm waiting on there's a Black Panther custom coming, the one with Storm standing next to him.
Oh, nice. I know which one you talk about.
Yeah, I've got Maestro coming within the week, next week, I think.
Did you get A or B?
B. Yeah. Can't think of anything else off the top of my head.
I mean, that's enough, man. Money-wise, that's enough.
I've just got pre-orders, but they're way out, you know, like just made pre-orders. So
I'm just asking, I guess, to narrow it down because there's a lot of pieces coming out that people are eyeballing. Just whatever anyone currently has any amount of money down on right now, just on PO right now at this moment.
I've got a Colossus custom pre-ordered. I've got Archangel custom pre-ordered.
Is that the one with the sledgehammer? The Colossus? Yeah, that one's nice. That's dope.
Yeah, I actually gave up the one with him fighting Juggernaut because of that one, because I just thought that one was so much better.
Nice.
And then I'm contemplating picking up that Batman versus Joker. So I'm really wanting that. I don't collect the Sideshow one.
Sideshow. Okay.
So
yeah, it's a nice piece for sure.
Yeah, I love diorama, so it kind of.
I like dios. Oddly enough, I only have I have a few 1/6 scale back from when I was a bone collector back in the day. I got a few of those, but right now all I have is the Sideshow Hulk versus Wolverine, and because it's 1/5, I'll move it up to my office. It's not going to fit in down here with all the 1/4 and 1/3.
That's a classic though, you know.
I if they made that in 1/4, it would be I think it would sell out like it would sell like hotcakes. It's an amazing piece. I don't know anyone who hates it. It's such a great statue. It's just a shame it's in 1/5.
It's definitely one of the ones that caught my eye enough to, because before I started collecting, it was Thanos on Throne and that one that caught my eye, and kind of brought me into statue because I saw them at my local comic shop and I was like, what is this? And from there it was just kind of over with. But yeah, that one in particular I loved back when I first started collecting for sure.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Critical. What do you got on PO? I know you got a couple things. What do you got?
Well, I'm looking at my spreadsheet right now. I got that that new one that Deep Down from Sideshow. I like that one. I like the
nice.
I like how it's put together. Got that new Batgirl, Daniel Bell from Sideshow. I couldn't resist. That was a day one pre-order.
That's a nice piece.
Oh, also the new Red Sonja from Sideshow. That also was a day one pre-order.
I like that one.
Yeah, I love it. Let's see. And also the Deathstroke from Sideshow.
Okay.
Another day one. And last but not least, he'll be coming to the Man Cave next month. Mr. Blade PCS Museum Pose.
Nice.
I got an email early in the month saying that it was coming early. And if I wanted it, I could get it this month. But I like, I do my stuff by payment plans. So I already had a schedule. So, paying off bills and this and that. So I said, no, I'll just keep it like that. So I'll get it in April.
No, that's cool. You're going to do a live unboxing on the show?
I will if it comes before the show, but if it comes after, I get antsy. I have to rip that plug. That I had to rip.
Yeah. No, it's all
I'm
good.
I'm that kid on Christmas time. I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Mama, can we open up the presents now?
Yeah, I can't expect you to let it sit there for a week. I get it.
Yeah.
But
I'll try. If it comes on the weekend, I think I can hold out.
Whatever you could do, it's all good. It'd be dope to see it, but if you can't wait, you can't wait. I have I don't even remember what I have. I have a TIE Interceptor. Custom Mr. Sinister. Beast Wars Megatron, XM Prowl, and I think there's one more I can't think of, but that's it. Like, I've really dwindled down. Let's say hello to everyone in the chat.
I got Beast Wars 2 on PO.
You had your turn, Vision. You had your turn.
You remind me. That payment
Back up, rookie.
All right, let's find some music here. We're not going to feed the ducks today. What are we going to do?
We're not feeding the ducks. Okay.
No, we're going to do a little night driving. What's it sound like?
You're in the captain's seat. You choose. Okay, we can go with that.
Is it going to do anything else, or
it ramps up? I've heard this one before.
Yeah, sure. Let's just go with that and get these fired off here. See who decided to spend their Wednesday with us. FigureCon Pop. Thanks for coming, FigureCon. Main man, what's up? Atticus, thanks for hopping on. FBJ, good to see you. What's up, Ledge? The man himself. What's going on, Ledge? Jojo, always good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Walton. It's Walton? No, I'm joking. No, good to see you, Walton. George, hopefully you're having a good day. Thanks for joining us. Jonas, what's up? Thanks for coming. What else we got? Of course, we got the one, the only Jesse Hernandez. What's up, Jesse? The man, the legend himself. What it do? What's up, Crip? We got you. Good luck on your assignment. We'll see you next week. Who else we got? Vision doing the chat. Who else we got? Is that it? Oh, how could I forget this gentleman? What's up, Norm? Good to see you. Thanks for coming on, joining us tonight. Road Dog. What's up with the Spidey Play paraphernalia? What's up, Road Dog? Thanks for joining us. Of course, we got Jarhead in the chat. What else? Oh, we got some people talking about their customs here. Walton, Custom Doom, Psylocke, Scorpion, Toad, Sinister. You don't really have to put custom. I know no one's doing a licensed Toad right now. P1, HWL. What's HWL? Anybody?
Holy shit.
It's Prime 1 HWL, so it's obviously stands for something.
Harley Who Laughs.
Harley Who Laughs. I was like, Batman Who Laughs, Harley Who Laughs. Thanks, Jared. XM Symbiote Transformation and XM Iron Man Suit Up. Nice. Quite the pre-orders. Okay, who else we got here? Critical, doing some double duty. Batchins of Belfry, thanks for coming. What's up? What's up? Travis, thanks for hopping in. Late Night Trip, good to see you. Vibranium Jim in the house, thanks for coming, Vibranium. And I think that's it for now. I'm going to turn this music off because it's awful. Awful. I should have just fed the ducks.
It sounds like elevator music.
Yeah, it's atrocious.
This is actually the music that Fatal uses.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, Fatal has soul. I don't. So maybe it works for him. It's not jiving with me.
Hey, you're still my brother, even if you are not a soul brother.
And I appreciate that. All right, we're going to get on to a couple topics today. Just so everyone knows. Without any further ado, our president-elect, Rashid.
Yo, what's up, kid?
Up,
What's going on? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, man.
We can hear you, Presidente.
What's
All right, what's going on, bro?
Right.
Chilling. Sorry I'm late. Let's come from work. That's why.
You're never late. A president shows up exactly when he needs to.
All the subordinates just need to be early. You're on time.
Yeah.
Oh, got a couple more. What's up? Thanks for joining us. And Dennis, thanks for joining us. So we are going to get to the first topic of the night. It is this a hobby or is it an addiction or could it be both? So we're going to start with, you know what? We're going to start with Jarhead. We're going to start with Jarhead. What do you think, Jarhead? Is this a hobby? Is it an addiction or could it be both? I guess what is it for you, first of all?
It's definitely an addiction.
Okay.
I mean, it starts off as a hobby for sure, you know, but it's just like with anything else, you start getting into it and it becomes, you know, I don't say necessarily it's addiction, but you know, it's an addiction for sure. You know, it's one of those things where, hold on.
Yeah, I'll chime in with them. I agree with you. Saying. When I first started, I'm like, it's just a hobby and stuff like that. But not knowing that I will be connected like with the community like this. So it's like it can become an addiction though, because when I get something in, I enjoy it, don't get me wrong, but then on Facebook, a lot of things posters and stuff like that. And then we talk about statue talk all the time. And then you just start getting addicted to it. Like start wanting more. And then you try to figure things out in life. How can you get this? We'll get the move around this, you know? So it can get there. So that's why I try my hardest to keep to a plan, keep to a system. But I would say my first 6 months, I didn't PO nothing. And then December hits, and then Prime when they did, then I can understand why people say 13 POs, 14 POs. You know, at first I thought it was crazy. Like, there's no way. But I understand now.
Okay. Jarhead, did you want to finish up or were you done?
Yeah, sorry. I just got some Dominoes, you know.
Hey, man.
I'm cooking.
I get it.
Yeah, it's just, you know, something when you're passionate about something and you love the art and everything, I think it turns into addiction because, you know, you see the next thing and you want that, you know, and it's like, even when you get something in, you're not satisfied. You want something else, you know?
Right.
So
for you, this is an addiction, not a hobby.
No, it's definitely an addiction.
Okay.
I just try to manage it, you know, so it doesn't get out of hand.
Yeah, don't we all?
Yeah.
Rashid, for you, is this a hobby or is this an addiction? Or do you think it could be both? I'm under the mindset it can't be both. If you're addicted to something, then you're doing it because you're addicted to it, not because it's a fun hobby. I think it's an either or, but if you think it could be both, I'm willing to listen.
I'm gonna speak for myself.
Yeah, of course.
For myself, this is a way of life.
Okay.
For me, Star Wars, all of it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a big percentage of what made my life happy. You know what I'm saying? You got different things that give people you know, some people could just, I don't know, they could certain things that make them happy. And like how many of us got a statue and we could be somewhere and we want to go pick up that statue. And people like, I'm got to do this. I'm so happy. In your mind, you're like, I got to pick up this goddamn statue because this shit made me happy. You don't tell them that though, but you're like, yeah, I got to go. I got to pick up something.
Oh, I understand. I think we all understand.
So, you know, to me, you know, when I made this room made me happy. You know, like I could sit in there. I come in and just be happy that I never dreamed that I would, you know, watching a movie that I would have some, you know, life size and stuff like that. So for me, it's just a way of life, just a part of my life, just a way of life. You know.
Fair enough. So I'm going to put you under the addiction category.
Nah, it's not addiction, bro. I don't think it's addiction.
Buddy, you just said it's your way of life. That is the definition of addiction.
No, not really. No,
something you have to do.
That's never said. Hold on, no.
I would say
the reason why you can't say that. I didn't say I have to do it. It brings me joy.
Well, yeah, but
hold on. But sometimes but addictions doesn't necessarily bring people joy.
Not necessarily.
Some people addictions, there is no meaning. It started off with a meaning. And it ended up in a car crash. And doing anything can end up in a car crash, too much of it. But because this hobby makes, like, when I go to, I don't know how you guys are, I'm a movie buff, but 9 times out of 10 is science fiction movies and horror movies and animation that I'm watching all day round. And then I got my comic books. That's why I say it's a way of life. Because it's not just collecting statues. Mine goes into comic books. Mine goes into movies. I still buy DVDs. I'm not, you know, I don't just stream. I still buy DVDs, and then I buy the comic books, posters, memorabilia, and then statues. So that's kind of like a whole world of a spectrum of, you know, this is a way of life for me.
No, I hear you. Let me throw this at you then. Would you be able to stop collecting right now? I know you don't want to. I know you don't want to. None of us want to. Right. But would you be able to actually not buy another single statue at all right now and never again? Just be able to stop.
I mean, if I got my last pre-orders in, can I stop after that? You saying?
No,
or,
right now.
Right now?
Well, yes, everything you've paid for. Yes, sure.
Yes, I could stop. I can actually honestly stop.
And if you had to sell your collection, you could if you needed the money?
I would sell everything.
Okay, fair enough.
He's smiling.
And I will put you under the hobby.
I can stop anytime. That's what people say, right?
Yeah, he's smiling.
Start getting the shake.
Oh, I just it didn't just told us 2 minutes ago. I just
But can I say something though? Because you gotta understand something, and I said it yesterday. Even though Sideshow was doing and Sideshow was on top, after all these companies and these artists and these 3D printers and everybody started getting hip to the game, because eventually Sideshow won't be it was deemed that other people is going to start doing the same thing Sideshow independently. Mm-hmm. People start creating characters that Sideshow just wouldn't put out. You know that, Shane. Everybody here on the panel know They would not put out certain characters. So now you got these people that's like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a blob. I'm gonna do this. So all the characters that you've been looking at, you say, I wish they would make it. Finally, after all these years, because I started collecting in 2001, 2002, they wasn't making it. So now they making it now. So I'm just grabbing characters like, damn, it's about fucking time.
Who's they? Who's they?
They?
Yeah.
So I said it, Sideshow.
I'm saying who are you picking them up from? Customs.
I said that too, mofo. But I always give custom praise. If put like this, if custom wasn't around and I had to depend on Sideshow only, then I probably have been like, you know what, I got enough Sabretooths, I got enough Wolverines. I'm not going to say I'm not happy because that's the company that we only know. But all these other companies that came out, you delete everybody, XM, Queens, everybody. That's the limit you have. So when Sideshow was coming out with their X-Men collection, I never bought it because I thought it just didn't live up to the potential. If that's my favorite team, they just wasn't coming out with their potential of making the best statues. And to me, it started with XM. Once XM started when they started with their cable, I think their cable was like the beginning of the X-Men collection. I think Sideshow saw that and was like, we need to step up our game and get better sculptors to make X-Men because a lot of people like them. And then you've seen all the cartoon faces from the X-Men turn into realistic, like the Rogue, and people were saying that she looked like Ferg from Black Eyed Peas and all this other shit. But they gave you realistic looking X-Men this time. So that's just where it stands right now.
What do you think is the best X-Men from Sideshow piece is? What do you think the best one is?
From Sideshow?
Sideshow.
When I really think about it, because of the face, I think the Rogue is probably one of the best ones. But it's you know what? Because it's a split. Because I think Domino also came out dope also.
Yeah.
I think his Sabretooth, Martin Canale, the last Sabretooth he came out, I thought that was a badass piece.
The Gambit's pretty good too.
For me, Gambit, hands down, that's my favorite. And then Nightcrawler, number 2.
Right. But the first, I like the classic Gambit, the OG Gambit. That's my favorite.
Oh, really? The museum base?
Yes, I love that piece. Because
I like
he comes with a real cigarette. This is when Sasha was just doing. This is before Disney had bought Marvel. So my Gambit, see, they'll put a toothpick in the new Gambit, but the Gambit that Sasha put out the first time has a cigarette in his mouth.
I'd rather have a toothpick. It's healthier.
Oh my gosh.
Critical. Hobby or addiction for you?
I would say both because as far as I've always had hobbies of some type, whether I collect this or collect that, I've always had it. And lately, this past 10 plus years has been statues. No, more than that. But I think it could be both because, like, as I went down my list, my list, I'm all anxious to get them. But as soon as I get one in, I'll get all of them in. They'll come in this year. I'll still be itching like, I want more. And what can I move? Can I move this out of the way and make space over here? I don't need that couch. That couch can go. I got the lazy boy. So I think it could be both, but it makes me happy.
For me, it started off as a hobby. Now I've been collecting since 2005. So it started off as a hobby, then it turned into a real addiction. And then it kind of tapered off, and now I'm at the point where it's a hobby again. If I had to, I could sell everything. If I had to, I could not buy another statue. Would I want to, and would I feel an itch? Sure, but I could absolutely control it and not buy it if I had to. In fact, over the last month, I've seen several statues at a really good price in Canada that I wanted to buy that I didn't buy. So, but it was a hobby and an addiction, and now a hobby again. Let's see what some of the chat says here. What do we got?
That's pretty good self-control.
Walton, it's both. I feel it's going to be that for most people. Ledge, both. Dennis is both. Late Night says addiction. So are the YouTube channels. It's true. There's definitely
not
a lot
lying.
of that. CriPPleR says, I believe it's an addiction. It's how you handle it that determines how severe it is. Well, you're not wrong. I'd argue just about everyone in this hobby is or has had it or will have it as an addiction instead of a hobby at one point. It just grabs you. Jojo says an addiction could be fun. Vibranium Jim, what's it say? I think it's both. But you definitely learn how to control the addiction and not buy everything you see. That's when it ends up not being a hobby or an addiction. It becomes a problem. You're not wrong, man. And I could tell you, at one point, I racked up a lot of debt for statues. Nothing I wasn't able to get out of. It's just I don't like having that kind of debt amassed. You know, I'd rather buy the statues as I could afford them or whatever. But back in the day, payment plans weren't really a thing back in the day. Mind you, statues didn't cost so much, but yeah. What do we got? Vision. Did you move your war machine?
Yeah, I moved it to the far right where I put my Maestro up at first, because to me though on camera the Maestro looked cool there, but like visually it looked like throw up. Like I just threw the shit in the corner somewhere, you know. So war tank it looks better there because you know how long the arm is. There's nothing blocking it now, so I can see him clearly and stuff like that. Compared to like when he was over here, this bar was blocking him. So I moved him over and I put Justice Buster down low. Then put Maestro middle. That's why I built this whole display around Maestro. So to throw him in there, then I might as well just could have got shipped out Maestro A. But I wanted to see the containers and stuff, you know.
Nope, fair enough, man.
I'm still working on the top though. I'm gonna switch these up, and I feel like this is keeping me not really buying that much. Even though I feel like I have a long PO list now. I think of it. Thank you for reminding me. But just doing different things keep me make me happy now. Still, you know, because like you said, I've seen a lot of statues that I kind of wanted, but like cheap. I'm like, wow, you know. But you got to be selective because space is king.
100%, man. Space is the ultimate enemy of every collector. I always say it's space, money, spouse in those orders usually, but it differs for different people.
Space, money, spouse. Yeah.
Space, money, spouse. Yeah. Like I said, I know people it was spouse, space, money, but all right. Topic number 2. If you could live in one sci-fi universe, which one would it be and why? So we're talking any TV show, any movie, any book, anything that's sci-fi, one reality.
This is going to be a tough
Star
one.
Wars, anything sci-fi.
This is going to be a tough one.
We're going to start with critical mass.
Anything sci-fi.
Anything sci-fi. Or if you don't know, then whoever knows. Or you know what? I'll start it. I'm going to go with Star Trek. I'll go Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, no poverty, transport anywhere you want, do what you want with your life, holodeck. For the most part, a pretty peaceful universe and a lot of planets to explore. I'm going Star Trek with like top of the line medical and transportation and shit like that. That's my pick. Plus, I got a really hot Vulcan, so that helps.
Yeah, see, that's my problem. It's like, do I want to be able to transport from one place to the other?
Yes.
Or do I want to have a lightsaber? I mean, it's tough because here's the thing about Star Trek. But if I'm in Star Trek, I'm definitely not going to be a red shirt. Definitely not a red shirt. So go. Let somebody else go while I think. YourVision, what do you say?
No, I'm still thinking too. Go ahead, you go ahead and take that because
I mean that's kind of a hard.
So many.
There's so many cool stuff out there. You know, it's pretty hard.
You want to pick something right away?
Rashid, what sci-fi universe would you like to live in, young man?
Of course, Star Wars, but I always wanted to bang that Cleon chick on Star Trek. I forgot that chick name, the one that used to get all horny when she go crazy and shit. Remember the female?
On Voyager.
Voyager,
Torres.
yeah. I was one to bang her ass, but
Lieutenant Torres.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I would go Star Wars because I want to smash Ashoka.
You think it's going to be that easy? You just show up in the universe and you're going to bang Ahsoka?
Because I'm gonna help her fight the last remaining empire and then move up on her after that.
Yeah, I would like to be in Star Trek because of 7
and 9. And then it's the chick from Rebels, is the green Twi'lek chick with the big ass that drives the Ghosts. I like her ass too. She got a big ass.
First of all, you're fighting on the wrong side. Second of all, it's pretty presumptuous to think you're just going to arrive in the Star Wars universe, team up with Ahsoka, and help her destroy the remnants of the Empire.
What's crazy is I'm just like him.
He's going to bang his way through the Empire. He's gonna...
Hold on, Critical. A black man's game is different from your game when it comes to that big ass, okay? That's all I'm going to say, brother.
That's all I'm going to say. It's about race with you. What's it always about? The abuse I get on this show is unbelievable.
I'm just saying, it's a different vibe, man. He just said, YourVision just said the same thing. Did he not agree?
What does that prove? What the fuck does that prove?
If you have game, you have game, bro. It doesn't matter what color you are.
Doesn't.
Yeah, it really does.
No, but
it really does.
But he made it. John. John, the reason why I said that because he was like, "Oh, what you think it's going to be that easy?" So I'm. Just
Is that how he said it too? Is that how he said it?
That's how he said it. He said, "You think it's going to be that easy?" Maybe it's going to be easy for me. Maybe I already pinpoint who I'm going after. I said 2 people I'm going after in Star Wars, and then I told you I kind of like Shorty from Star Trek.
Breaking news: Ahsoka doesn't like Tim's.
We got Jordan too. She loves Jordan.
When I bring that to Star Wars, I'll be the only one on her ship. She'll like it, bro.
Exactly.
Mitchell knows where it's at. He's hanging out with the Q continuum. Omnipotent and powerful. It's the only way to go. Who hasn't gone yet?
If we're just talking about hot chicks, then I would say
we're not. That's what Rashid's talking about, but that's not what we're talking about.
I would say
turned it into the
hot chicks.
The question isn't which sci-fi universe has the hottest chicks you want to bang. It's what universe you want to bang.
I was being funny, but it would be Star Wars.
Oh man,
I was just being funny, but it would be Star Wars. It'd be Star Wars.
Fair enough. Let me ask you, Rashid. During what time? What era in Star Wars?
There's only man there.
Oh, it will have to be after the Empire falls.
After?
Yes.
That's unfortunate. Okay.
Why?
Well, there was a lot of stability when the Empire was around on certain planets and certain sectors.
Yeah, but then I'll be able to move. I'll be able to move a little bit more freer. You understand what I'm saying? Like I would be like Han Solo, out like a scoundrel, just trying to do little jobs here and there. But I'll be able to move anywhere I want to. With the Empire.
With no imperial entanglements.
Exactly.
You saying you would be a scoundrel is probably the most honest thing I've heard you say today. That's probably the thing that's
smooth criminal.
I believe that. You would be a scoundrel and a smuggler. I have no doubt. No doubt.
Yo, that's why would you think I would be a smuggler? Why?
You literally just said you would be a scoundrel, like Han Solo.
No, but you said you can believe that.
Yeah, I could see it. Just your attitude, your racism, shit like that.
Oh man, this guy, bro. I say,
Jarhead, where did you say for you?
I was just saying, if it was just hot chicks, man, be the X-Men. You know, when the hot chicks are in the X-Men, they're all hot.
That's literally not even sci-fi now, Jarhead.
I mean,
now you're not even trying.
Is it not? Is it not sci-fi? I mean,
no, it is a universe.
It is a universe.
Yes, but it's not a sci-fi universe.
He was talking sci-fi.
But hold on.
Movie.
It's subjective. It's subjective because Marvel. If it's a universe, that means Marvel. If it's Marvel, there's sci-fi and Marvel. Yes, it is. Look at Shane. He's getting up.
Like, that's not what I said.
That's not an option.
I don't need
I'm
this.
going X-Men too then, because all the girls
enjoy the show. I don't need this shit.
I get them.
Oh, he exiled. Okay. Hey.
All right, Critical. What do you got? Give me a real sci-fi universe before I pull my hair out.
I'd have to go with Star Wars. Star Trek.
Good choice. Good choice. All right, what do we got here? What do some people in the Padme is where it's at? Everyone's all about the women, eh?
It's
I mean, I get it.
Bitches.
Just think though, in a holodeck in Star Trek, you could have any and as many women as you want all the time. Just saying, food for thought.
And who doesn't want to be with a green woman?
Of course.
All right, we're going to the next. What is the one piece of advice you would give your younger self back when you first started collecting? One piece of advice. Rashid, don't make it like a 30 fucking minute piece of advice, like a 10-second piece of advice. What would you tell yourself? You go back in time and you could back to when you first started. What are you telling yourself? You got 5 to 10 seconds.
Technology is going to advance, so they'll be making newer stuff. So
you didn't know that back then?
No, but at the time, you're thinking that this is it for a while, because it was that, like I said, that was that for a while. Sideshow was reigning champion for a minute. So
that's true.
Who would think that Master Replica would be out and NYC would be doing it? We didn't know.
Not 10 years ago.
Right.
Critical.
I would say the younger Critical, little Mr. Mass, be patient. All things will come to you. Don't run out, spend the money, big money. Just wait. You will get it.
That's great advice. Patience and discipline is what I would tell myself. Patience and discipline. Jarhead?
Start sooner. Before I started actually buying my first statue, I was researching for like a couple of years before I even bought my first statue. And I was just kind of apprehensive about it, because it was like, I don't know if I really want to get into it and start spending this amount of money,
Right.
But at that same time, XM and a lot of customs were coming out at that point that I wish I would have got my hands on,
Oh yeah.
There's quite a few out there that was like the era when I started collecting or looking at it and stuff, that there's so many XM and customs that I would have loved to have picked up, but I didn't. So,
all right. And Vision, if you could go back to last January and tell yourself something when you first started collecting, what would it be?
Buy War Tank B. Nah, just wait on War Tank B though, because it came up on sale a few times. And I would say, tell myself, build this display. Don't worry about the other two. I mean, don't waste the time on the other two. Go for this one, the first one, because time wasted. Even though I feel like I did learn things, but just build this display,
Fair enough.
But I would still spend the exact same money. I wouldn't change none of that. Nothing. Like, it is what it is,
Nope. Fair enough, man. Jeff Morris. What's up, Jeff? Star Trek. I'd love to work with Spock and help civilizations become better and help those that can't. You know what, Jeff? Here's a quality of Jeff compared to what we have, our degenerates we have here. We're talking about what women we would go back, or, well, you guys are talking about what women you want to go to the sci-fi universes and smash. And Jeff here is trying to save civilizations and people. Good on you, Jeff Morris. The world needs more Jeff Morris.
We need more Jeff Morrises. Yes, we do. Instead of all us heathens.
Walton would tell himself, the market will crash. Don't buy this now. You can get it cheaper later. Well, that's actually great advice even now.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Travis says, probably focus and pace yourself. Don't be knee-jerk on everything you see, especially the retail stuff. That's true. I mean, every old school collector will tell you there was a time where you bought everything that you liked, and then you looked at your collection and you're like, man, this really doesn't mesh too well. I need to clean this up. Even though I like everything, it just doesn't fit well together. And then you start focusing in on lines and on, what really would I like to have in here? And then that's where you get more focus. But unfortunately for me and a lot of others, you had to spend a lot of money first. But back then, you didn't lose a big chunk of money on statues either. So,
yeah.
Things accumulate at a rapid pace. Very true. How is it not? Don't buy War Tank. Vision and Rashid, I'm assuming that's for you too.
War Tank is dope, though. I mean, people talk about it, but I really like. I don't think
I wouldn't even waste my breath on rubber face Michael Myers.
Hey, question though: does Walton have a bigger collection than you, Rashid? And is it just like a? I'm really wondering that because
Walton told me his collection is 2 to 3 times bigger than Rashid's, and
because it's PO list
life-size Darth Vader.
Oh, Shane, Rashid never answered the first question you had when we got on the show, but I don't know if you want to ask him that though. But like when I saw on Walton list, I'm like, oh shit, he has a collection like that. I'm like, okay.
Wait, what was the question?
What was the question?
The what is your PO list?
Oh yeah. Well, what do you currently have on pre-order? Not what are you going to
get? Look at his smile. He like shit.
I would have to write. Come on. Well, all right. Off the top of my head.
Yeah. Let's start with what you PO in the last 24 hours, then go back.
You know it's bad when you have so many POs and you can't remember them all.
XM Storm, Maestro, the new Hulk by Queen Studios, nice. Slave One, Adad Walker, Prime One Nemesis exclusive, Flashpoint Batman, Detective 1000, Blade. A custom war what do you call it? Man Bat. Custom Darth Vader.
Oh, you ended up pre-ordering that? I didn't know you ended up pre-ordering that one.
Yeah, I wasn't playing. I was getting all the villains and custom Vader bus. And so far that's it.
Oh, Rashid, I got a question.
That's it.
That's it. You sure? That's 10 minutes.
Hey, Rashid,
if I think of something else, I'll let you know, man. What's up?
Did when that storm first came out from XM, did you have the opportunity to buy it, or did you? Like,
I was going through a lot of with my ex. It was so I didn't order anything. I didn't order everything that I got after that, like the Shogun, the whole transformation, magic, all that stuff. I wasn't. It was so bad in my house that I didn't even go downstairs. It was dust on my statue so much. That's how bad it was. That's all I could say. So now, like I went back. If I'd have known now, I would have got it back then. I would have got magic, all that stuff.
Okay.
I missed out on XM Storm too. Back, I went through a hard time in my life, separation, and for a couple of years, I thought I might get out of collecting. I was going to sell the house, get a different house, and then I packed up my collection. And for about 2.5 years, I had nothing to do with collecting. I took a hiatus. I couldn't focus on shit. Then I decided to keep the house and renovate it and move my collection in a different direction. And here I am. But because of that, I missed XM Storm. So
yeah, and that was an era where XM was just kicking out hot shit. So.
Yeah, man. Now, well, time and discipline, patience and discipline. It'll come around.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do something. There's a new segment that we're going to do here. And it's going to be every show. It's going to be a quick little thing. And it's called the Thanos Snap. So there's 2 things I'm going to put up. And you have to pick which one Thanos snaps out of existence. Anything absolutely related to either one of these is gone.
I like this.
Okay. And we're going to start with critical mass and we'll work our way down. Marvel or Star Wars? Which are you getting rid of? Which is getting...
Oh my God. Only one?
Only one. And everything related. We're talking songs, movies, books, TV shows, statues, comics. It doesn't matter. Anything related to that source material and that universe is gone. You got to pick one of the two.
Okay.
Which one is getting snapped out of existence?
I'm going to get hate either way I go. I'm going to snap. I'm going to say Thanos, Star Wars, go. Snap.
Snap it? Hey, fair enough. Go fuck yourself, but fair enough. Jarhead?
I knew it.
Star Trek. That's the easy choice for me. I mean, I grew up watching Star Trek too, but
are you saying Star Wars? It's Marvel or Star Wars?
It's what?
It's Marvel or Star Wars?
Oh, you said Marvel or Star Wars?
Yeah, it's up on here, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you said Marvel. I thought you said Star Trek or Star Wars.
You're just here to keep me on my toes this week. I got it.
Definitely Star Wars then.
Okay, Rashid?
Marvel.
Yeah, I figured, but I know that's tough too because I know you're a big Marvel guy. I know you read your omnibus.
Yeah, but see, okay.
Yeah. Star Wars. Marvel had better bitches. No, yeah, Star Wars.
Marvel has better bitches. Wow.
Marvel had better.
You know, for me, I
There's
thought
a
about
theme here
for the longest time, and it's like a 49-51. And I guess I would have to get rid of. I guess Marvel, but by like 41-59.
Yeah, because you're a big Star Wars fan too.
I am. Yeah, very big Star Wars fan, but I'm also a big Marvel fan. But
it made me question you because you said you like Star Trek more.
I do love Star Trek,
and I feel
I grew up on Star Trek. That was the TV shows, everything. I watched Star Wars movies, but that's all there was back then.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I liked the original trilogy, but I didn't love it enough to watch it 10,000 times. I watched it a bunch, but Star Trek had all the TV shows and
So let me ask you a question: How many times do you think you saw the trilogy? And I'm gonna tell you how many times I saw it.
The original trilogy.
Yes.
Off the top of my head, I've probably seen it. I don't know, 8 to 12 times, I guess.
That's it?
Yeah.
You know how many times I've seen Empire Strikes Back?
No.
49,000.
I'll say about
257.
I know the movie. I know the movie back to back. So I say about maybe 20,000 times. I'll say
20,000.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it.
Fair enough. All right. What do we got for pictures? So anyone who doesn't know, StatueCon is going down. Marcos at Collector Zone is hosting it. It's from July 11th to the 14th. A lot of guys in the community are going to be there. You can see on the picture here, a lot of different channels are going. Daniel Bell, a few other artists from Sideshow are going to be there. So they did it last year. I talked to a bunch of the guys, Adam and those guys. They said it was an amazing time, lots of fun. And Jarhead, if I'm not mistaken, you're going to this, are you not?
Yeah, me and D3 both are going.
Dwayne too?
Yeah.
So Adam's going to this, and Adam, Kevin, and I said that we got to meet up in 2024. So Kevin and I are probably coming to this too.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it, man. Like, you know, I'm going for the statues and everything, but I'm kind of excited to meet people, you know, kind of just hang out and chill, you know.
I'm going for the people, and statues will be great, but yeah, I'm specifically going to meet the people. A few guys.
When is this again? July
11th to the 14th.
Okay.
It's from a Thursday to a Sunday.
Yep.
In Michigan.
Supposedly there's he's gonna have more things set up too besides the just the statues and stuff too. So like the after stuff, there's stuff to do. So
right. There's a lot of people going to this. I talked to Cash. Cash said he's gonna look into going. Piggy's going. Al, the Top Gun collector, Fatal, yourself, Dwayne, Adam, Mr. X, Jem, Six going. There's going to be a lot of people there. Plus, hopefully everyone watching.
I think Steve's going too.
Oh, is he? Okay, Casual's going. Is John going?
I don't think John's going.
No. Okay.
I haven't heard him talk about it, so I don't think he is.
If anyone in the chat is going, just type in there. Let me know if you're going. Just curious, because I'm going to try to meet up with everyone there. I'm sure we'll all go out for drinks or whatever, but it'd be nice to do a meetup.
Oh, Piggy's going to be there too.
Who?
Piggy?
Yeah, Piggy. There he is.
You guys are renting like a big house or just doing it like solo, like a big mansion and everybody?
Say that again, Vision. Sorry.
Are you guys renting like an Airbnb, like a big house?
Kevin's actually looking into that right now, and Adam's going up with his family, probably with his family, and Kevin and we're obviously going to try to get an Airbnb or a hotel together, but he's looking into that this week, and he's running all the legwork on it, and he'll let me know. Just because for me to make phone calls to the States is long distance, so Kevin's taking care of that on his end. Big shout out.
Yeah,
to
I think that's a good idea.
Big shout out to Kate.
If everybody like to go there and do the hotel thing, like twin shit, I think that would save a lot of money and shit, And if y'all had to like rent a car, everybody will
try to rent a car though, because from the airport is like a 2-hour drive.
Right, but and let me tell you, Enterprise is real good, and like if everybody put in, like somebody could be the designated like with the card and stuff like that, and just pay everybody, just help out. I mean that should be a good deal. Good deal. Like get it like
yeah, I agree.
Yeah. If one guy rents like a van or something like that, and everybody chips in.
Yeah.
So, even if you did a house, but I don't know if
nice way to get around.
Black people on one house.
Yeah, because it's cheap. It's cheap to rent like from the airport. It costs a little bit more because when I go to Cali, I always it costs more. But if you go to Enterprise itself and rent, like the car, like sometimes like $40 a day and shit. So I don't know.
That'd be cool if you could come. FigureCon, pop. Like I said, anyone watching. Any of you guys, if you guys could make it, that would be sick. The more collectors we have there, the more fun we're going to have. It's going to be a good time. Vision Critical, are you guys considering going?
I don't know if I'm going.
Oh, I thought you weren't, Rashid. I thought you told me you weren't. That's why I didn't ask.
Oh, okay.
I would like to, but I want to save my vacation time for something else.
And I get that. That's fair.
How many days is it going to be for?
It's 4 days.
Well, it's for 4 days, but some people might only go for 2 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go if I can. If it works out that way, I'm going to get in the potential plan. Get in Wednesday, and then leave Sunday morning. That's potentially the plan. But again, Kevin's gonna look over stuff and see what fits and what makes most sense.
But I still wouldn't necessarily rule it out. If something. Things come up,
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool if we got us all there.
I would love to go there and meet everybody in person.
I wish it wasn't a 2-hour drive from the airport.
And I would have to be there if Rashid goes, so I can be in between him and YourVision, because I don't want. I don't want to take.
It won't last so long. Rashid been training though. I can tell, but.
And hey, imagine all of us in an Airbnb together, and YourVision gets
that's
to
what
talking.
I'm saying. It would be fun. The more, the merrier.
YourVision gets to talking, and Rashid says, "You know what? I'm tired of you, punk."
Yo, listen, YourVision going to be at New York Comic Con, so we'll see him at New York Comic Con.
You know what's crazy? I have the end of New York, but I've been in New York as a kid though. But if I touch down, I want to see it all. I want to see the good. I want to see the bad, and I want to see some geeky stuff. But I like to do shit.
Talking about New York Comic Con?
Like if I go to New York, yeah. I want like where the food places at. I want everything. Like there's your city. So because you came over here where I live at, like you ain't gotta worry about nothing. I'll give you a pass for a day.
No, I don't need your pass, bro. I've been in your area. I don't need your pass, man. Matter of fact, I got a girl in Long Beach anyway. I don't need your pass.
All up in your area.
Yeah.
No, but I did consider it, though. Don't get me wrong. I did consider it, but that 2-hour drive, though. But like maybe
you know what? I do two when I land in San Francisco. I do a 2-hour drive going to Sacramento, I mean, it's annoying, you know what I'm saying? But I do it all the time, you know. So,
man, I got to drive 4 hours to get to the fucking airport from my house just to fly out.
Whoa, 4 hours.
4 hours?
Damn.
Nah, I ain't
you in
doing
the
it.
mountains? Are you in the mountains in Canada, bro?
Man, I'm in northern Alberta. Canada's pretty big. Second largest country in the world.
Yeah, it's
size-wise
way up there. I look at it on the map and I'm like, that's a pretty big country.
So how far are you?
Let's get into some pictures. Just for reference, I'm about 1,500 miles away from Collector Zone. So that's how far I'm traveling. It's far. So Ang Sang was asking question for Transformer G1 lover. Can Shockwave have? He wanted to know about Shockwave's hands. So a couple guys we piped in there saying, yeah, he's usually got. I said his right hand is a hand, his left hand is a cannon, and so obviously Shockwave is, getting done. I would assume.
What about Shockwave? Was he ever a powerful dude, or he just because you remember in the Marvel Transformers they made him beat he whipped Megatron out.
Shockwave is very powerful,
but he's not messing with Megatron.
He has loyalty to Megatron. What I like about Shockwave, he's kind of like an evil Vulcan. He just goes with pure logic, no emotion. And he doesn't get attached to stuff, but he's very powerful.
Because in the cartoon, he was just doing, as he was told, and he never made it. It never seemed like he would. Yeah, he formed into a gun, but he never really was doing any damage.
Now that's because they kept him on Cybertron, right? And he was in charge of Cybertron's defenses while Megatron was on Earth.
Right.
But he is second in charge to the Decepticons, contrary to what people think about Starscream. Starscream was just second in charge on Earth. Overall, Shockwave is second in charge.
Wow. I never knew that.
Well, now you know. Knowing's half the battle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a little eye candy. So I thought this was super cool. Geo from Rad Titan got this gift from Jay Sia from LBS. Everyone knows the shit that happened with LBS and XM. Mm-hmm. And there's no more Marvel line going through as it is right now. So knowing that Geo is such a huge Thanos fan and he's been a big supporter of LBS and of Jay actually sent this to Geo to keep as a gift. I thought that was super cool.
Wow.
Just shows the type of person Jay Sia is, which I've known for years. He's a really good guy.
Hey, super cool.
You got somebody backstage.
Oh, my man, AK. What's up, AK?
I'm so fucking pissed right now. I just need to relax. I can't.
Anything you want to get off your chest?
I hate the people I work with.
Okay.
Does that count?
I'm sure a lot of people could relate to that.
We're here to listen, bro. Get it out.
No, believe me, it's way too much. I swear, and that's why my thing says Homelander was right. I agree with Homelander so much. I'm about to turn Homelander on this company. I swear to God.
Oh, that sucks, man.
And it's gonna feel great. It's gonna feel
full eye blast to the whole crowd.
I'm the hero. Okay.
Did you see that Jay Sia gave this to Geo from Rad Titan as a gift?
That was amazing. I was like, wow.
Right? Man, beautiful. I think it's beautiful too. And it's huge. Huge.
I saw the pieces in his hand. I was like, oh.
Like Geo's not a small guy.
And this is 1/3 scale.
This is 1/3, yeah.
Holy
and it's the larger 1/3 because they made it bigger.
Yeah. Wow. This is some epic shit.
And this is his favorite character too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the show's called Rad Titan because it's named after Thanos.
That right there, that's the ultimate Thanos grill right there.
So we have another Wolverine coming from Sideshow, Berserker Rage. Doesn't say the size. There's been some speculation about 1/4, 1/3, 1/2 scale. I don't know. I could tell you I've no other pieces that they didn't put PF beside it, and it was still 1/4. That doesn't mean this will be. What do you guys think? You think it's a good time for another Wolverine?
I mean,
I think my
Wolverine.
I think my wallet's in trouble.
Yeah. Okay.
Go.
I was gonna say I feel it is because I just unfortunately, and I am a Mike Canale fan, but I just feel like that brown Wolverine was terrible. Other
it's
than
not my thing either. Yeah.
I think that I don't know if me and Jarrell talk about. I don't know which one it is. I don't know if this is the brown version, which I don't know. But and
yeah,
like you said,
I can see a tiger stripe on his shoulder, but I'm not sure.
I know. I want to say same thing right here, but I don't know. That could be anything.
The claws.
Look at his thigh.
Like that could easily be brown and yellow, and this could be just lighting right here. So
maybe it's the astonishing outfit.
If I had to guess, I would guess brown and yellow instead of the yellow and blue,
so.
But I don't know.
I think
that's what it looks like to me.
The claws look good though.
They do.
It looks sharp as hell, and I wish they would go back to that sheath metal that they put on that yellow Wolverine. I wish they would go back to that shit, bro. But yeah, I want to see this. You know, and the Weapon X also. I want to see both of these. You know,
I'm thinking it's going to be bigger too. I think it's going to be a bigger scale. I just have a feeling that it's going to be bigger.
Wait a minute though. Remember what was it? The Apocalypse. Remember when his hair's all crazy? It's looked like the Apocalypse Wolverine. You think it might be? Yeah, you think it might be kind of similar to that?
Well, if you think it's Age of Apocalypse, if it was, then he would be missing an arm.
No, not Age of Apocalypse, but where his hair was that big. Yeah.
When he was the Savage, was like when Savage Wolverine.
His hand would be gone. Though.
Yeah, he didn't have adamantium. He still
his
had
hand would be gone if it was that.
That's the one that he had the bandana around his head too.
Right.
I think if it was Age of Apocalypse, he wouldn't have that right hand.
I'm really
he didn't have the left hand.
I'm really curious about this base though. Like it's a light up looks like, and it's red.
It looked like where it might be a slash. Like, you know how Freddy Krueger slashed, and it may look like where they showing like he cut, and that's just the light feature, which would be dope. Like he cut the ground and the light is covering from up under the ground. I could see that if it's just like a one-off piece, like you said, because if it's big and just a standoff piece, I can see them doing that.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a good feeling about this statue.
Yeah, I think it should be pretty good. Like you said, is there ever really a bad time to do a Wolverine?
Yeah.
Well,
it's Wolverine o'clock.
Well, this year is the 50th anniversary of Wolverine, so we're gonna get bombarded with Wolverine from every company known to man.
And with the X-Men 97 show coming out and having good success so far, which I have to watch the new episode after the show.
Oh, yes.
The crazy thing is, though, we're getting teases of this, but yet they haven't showed Weapon X yet.
And that's you know what? That's what I'm saying. Like when they gave us that 12 of Christmas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we look how long it took them to show Dazzler. I'm like, why are they taking so long to show?
Maybe
I'm wondering if they're waiting on something. If they're waiting on something, maybe they're going to show that sideshow con, or if they go to San Diego.
Yeah. I mean, but if you're going to announce it, look how long you're waiting. You know what I'm saying? And this is what pissed me off, because meanwhile, people, you know how it is, Jarhead, people kicking out how many customs people are planning on making, and then they're waiting so long. They waited so long look how long they waited to reveal Dazzler, and it took so long to do it. And then when I saw it, I'm not saying it was a bad piece, but it just it doesn't fit.
That's not going to fit in. You got to be such a niche, and like I'm a big X-Men collector. I got 15, 20 X-Men statues right here, but come on, Dazzler, that's not fitting in my collection.
If it was Dazzler with her newer suit, the one with the jacket and the bandana,
could be different, and a different base.
Yeah, like I would contemplate it, but that that older school style, it's not me. You know, I don't care for that.
And
so.
she's just rollerblading. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad piece, but that's not going to fit in with my X-Men who are all like battle damaged and fighting. And there she is, like dancing,
roller skating around with the disco lights.
I mean, the way, and I do like the old look, but the way they made that piece, it just seemed like it looks like it's for a female collector. You know what I'm saying? I know men can buy it also, but it just seemed like, you know, it would fit in a prissy collection.
It seems like a standalone piece. You know what I'm saying? Just like
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
Right. Much so.
Maybe the custom shook them up and was like, maybe we got to do some tweaks.
I don't even know about any Dazzlers in the custom world being made right now.
No. I'm talking about the Weapon X.
Oh, okay.
Now that the custom is out, maybe they're doing tweaks. They're
exactly.
like, oh, wait a minute.
Maybe
we have to really tweak
them up their game a bit.
Because I feel that they watch. I feel that they watch these groups and they see it, and then they're like, you know what? Hold on, look what they did. We make it like AK just said. Maybe we need to tweak it a little bit and jazz it up. You know, I really feel that they do that. They wait till these custom groups come out with it, and then they start thinking, maybe we could do it also. I don't know.
Question for Jarhead. Do you know of a Mojo?
Yes, there's a company
I thought I saw a custom Mojo, but then I was like, was it, or was that like an Iron Studio 1/10, which I also think they have? There is a custom 1/4 scale, right?
There's a 1/10.
It's in the works right now.
Yeah, they put like a render or something up there, like a teaser.
I want to say Walton's in that group too. I'm pretty sure. So he just might be just saying. I think
that piece is going to be dope because I've seen the renders and I want a Mojo, and I could tell that it's going to be like almost the size of Blob, right? Jarhead?
He's huge. He's a huge character.
He's big.
Them spider legs too that come off.
That tail.
Yeah.
But another thing too is there's a spiral being made with him on the base.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
So
I just got my Iron Studio spiral today.
Nice.
I haven't even gotten a chance to fully unbox it or look at it yet.
So, live unboxing.
Congrats, Anthony. Congrats.
I know. I love the character so much. That's why I was like,
she's a dope character. I don't know why Sideshow didn't do that character.
Exactly.
Instead of a Dazzler.
I would take Spiral over Dazzler. Yes.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely.
FigureCon Pop says, but doesn't this build anticipation though? Excitement for a new piece? 100%, man. Yeah,
it does. But it's just like, come on, like you talked about new statues in fucking January. So now like we're in fucking March, about to go in April. You know.
And then the surprising thing is how they teased that Hulk and how quickly they put it out. And now it's ready to pre-order.
It was fast.
It was really fast. Because they teased the Wolverine before they teased the Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
I think they work on
Weapon
stuff.
X, I mean.
I think they work on stuff and then show it, because there's that one statue, I think, which one? It's the Hulk, where it's coming out in July. It's like a couple months from now. It's supposed to be shipping, I think, in July. There's a statue shipping in July through September. That's their window. And if they had been working on it, you know what I'm saying, then there's no way they could produce it that fast.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they work on these statues and they're tweaking. And I think Rashid's kind of right with they saw that custom come out.
Yeah. I'm really interested in seeing that Weapon X.
Supposedly though, Daniel Bell said that it's a really good looking statue, or he said it was crazy or something that they haven't seen before. So
wow.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Well, I'm just hoping to see a patch with Mr. Fix-It later this year.
There you go.
That would be a dope statue, like a
cover. Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
AK, do you plan on getting this Iron Studios 1/10?
Oh no, that's the PCS.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're 100% right. This is PCS's reveal of their Juggernaut.
Maybe down the road. Juggernaut. Right now, I got so much stuff pre-ordered with them, but my thing is I don't have anything in hand, so I'm waiting to hopefully they're playing catch up. And once I get stuff that I can judge for myself, how everything is. But Juggernaut, this is a must Juggernaut for me. Either that or the Iron Studios Dio with Wolverine.
This is what Juggernaut should look like.
Yes.
Me. This is what I want my Juggernaut.
Yes, that's the way the bands are correct on it.
All the time. This is what I want. I want this big 9'6", huge 1,200-pound beast. This is what I want for my Juggernaut.
You didn't like the last one that Sideshow did, Shane?
No, I did. I thought they did it well. I'm not a big fan of the running pose. I know a lot of people say it looks like he's tripping and trying to catch his balance, whatever. But I'm just not a big fan of the running pose. Unless you have another statue that kind of is running at it and kind of pair them together. For me, it wouldn't pair well. All my statues are dynamic or semi-dynamic, and here he is like running away. It just wouldn't fit for my collection.
Yeah, here he looks like how he is in the Marvel vs. Capcom games. Yeah, he's standing there, just waiting to attack.
Also, a lot of there's been some good customs for Juggernaut as well. I got a question for you, Jarhead. What's your favorite Juggernaut statue out of all the customs? Have you ever seen the old school spawning pool? It was an old garage kit.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few. Like you said, there is quite a few. I've always liked the one where he's standing there cracking his knuckles. I don't know who made that one per se.
You mean where he's just standing there like this?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I have back there. That spawning pool, the old garage kit from like 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them where he's running and it kind of looks a little goofy. But I like
the movement. Yeah, I'm not a running guy.
I kind of like that one where he's just kind of, I'm gonna F you up,
That's right. I agree. So. All right, so here is a Leo. Oh, never mind. Here's a Leo, kind of like a movie version. It's a custom. It's obviously like an artist's interpretation. What do you guys think of this? You guys feeling this?
I think it's cool, but I'm not into the turtles, so it's not something I would get. But it does look nice.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of the live action movies unless you're talking about like the 91, 92 versions.
So this group just popped up not too long ago, and I'm starting to see a lot more stuff from them.
Okay.
And their stuff doesn't look too bad. They're doing a whole too.
Like there's some detail here,
Yeah.
Like they got some texturing, they got some detail.
That sword, I like that sword. It's got like inscriptions or like designs on it.
And the paint, the green.
Right here,
like the shade of green.
Yeah.
Look at his arm guards. Look at the detail in his arm guards.
I'm not feeling the leg or the right leg. So it just looks, I don't know.
This one?
Yeah.
Maybe it's the angle.
Nah, look at that shit. Nah.
I made it worse.
Hey.
You feeling that?
All right. I saw this. Nom Nom figures. This actually looks pretty cool.
Nom 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 nom. Makes me hungry.
Looks good.
I mean, I don't know much about the statue, but I think it looks pretty cool. Gimli looks right on.
I like it. I get to save a lot of money because I like these movies, but I would never buy any of this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool Lord of the Rings stuff.
There is. There really is.
Between Prime 1 and Dark Side, Prime 1 is my go-to for Lord of the Rings. I love Prime 1.
Don't sleep on Weta either.
Any of you have any Lord of the Rings shit at all?
What was that?
Just the DVDs.
I got the movies and I got the One Ring. That's it.
You got the ring? My precious?
Precious, yeah.
I also have a ring.
I always wanted that one the Balrog versus
Gandalf.
Yeah.
Oh man, the light ups on that are ridiculous. Man, that statue's beautiful.
And I think if you were not trying to dive into the Lord of the Rings, I would think that would be like the one to get if you're just like content with just one Lord of the Rings statue.
Yeah.
You know what statue I love? I love the Prime 1 Sauron statue. And you could actually get it for a really good price.
We just saw one on Casuals group, the one with the hawk or the bird or whatever. The one I know from
Weta.
Yeah, That one's pretty cool.
Yeah. Wow, the detail on that. I mean, Weta does a great job with their pieces.
Yeah, when I saw the hawk on the volcano, right? Is that that's what that's crazy, man. I'm impressed with Weta. I can't take nothing from them.
So much detail.
It is that thing was sold out, right?
Yeah, it sold out real fast.
And nobody put up for sale anything? Anybody put up?
I haven't seen one. They released it at they showed it at a con, and as soon as they showed it at the con, it sold out.
Wow.
What do you guys think of this Riddler from the Batman movie?
You're crazy.
The movie passed.
I like it better than that custom Riddler. I don't know. So I've never had it where I wanted to add Riddler to the collection, but maybe I would do this piece. You know. Yeah.
He was a good Riddler.
Right.
This rendition of Riddler. It was weird.
Right.
That's some serial killer shit right here.
Like if
he's from an S&M club, you know, terrorist.
If that was 1/3, this was 1/3 Shane, I would, just to say I got Riddler in my collection, I would add this guy. You know.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, being in the Army, we had the old school raincoats that we had was just straight rubber, and you didn't breathe. You're just sweating in there, and it's hot. And when I see this guy wearing that mask that he has on, I think of that as well as like a gas mask where you're just not breathing and your own, oh man, it's just awful. Just sweating in there. It's so humid and moist from your breath.
How his glasses never
that
fogged
looks
up.
awful to me, him wearing that. Why wouldn't you pick something more comfortable?
Yeah, what's up with that?
No wonder why he's so angry. Here we go. So Rashid, you got the Flashpoint Batman.
Yes.
Right here.
Yes.
Any thoughts of picking up Bane?
Absolutely not. I was not a fan. No, I wasn't a fan of the story. I wasn't getting it. Okay. I know CriPPleR had a big part of it because he was manipulating minds or whatever.
Right.
But nah, the Bane I like, he, you know, not this. I like the straight up rage Bane that's going to destroy. The Bane in the story, I don't know if you read the story, but
I did not. No.
Nah, it wasn't a great story. And it was by Tom King. I'm not a crazy sometimes he's hit or miss. I wasn't really crazy about it. But the Flashpoint Batman, I just got that piece because I like the connection what it had with the movie Flashpoint period. That's how he looks, you know.
Right.
But yeah, for those who may have missed that Bane, they could get this one, you know.
I think it's a good looking Bane.
Sorry, go ahead.
I think it's a good looking Bane.
I do too.
You know,
I don't want my Bane on a throne, and I'm not a big enough Bane fan to own a Bane because I got very limited space, but I think it looks great. And like I said, it's Prime 1, so you know the quality is going to be there.
My thing is the tank, you know, I think it would be hard for him to sit down, though. That's my only thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's why he's leaning forward, but
yeah.
The story, if you know anything about the story, it makes sense. But I get what you're saying about, you know, it's Bane. He's roided it out, trying to smash stuff. But Bane's also a strategist too. You know,
it's true.
No, it's not about the story of the whole. No, I like Bane. I'm a Bane fan. It's just I wasn't too crazy about the comic book storyline on this piece of CriPPleR, them trying to mess with Batman's mind. I wasn't really crazy about it.
Didn't they shoot? Didn't his dad shoot him? Batman?
Like his dad was like helping him beat him, you know, break him down, and it just
he didn't want him to be Batman. He didn't want him to struggle with the law.
And that's what and that's what I didn't really understand. Like the man, when he became Flashpoint, he did it out of losing his son. But then, even if I didn't want you to be Batman, I still couldn't break you down to not be Batman. I want you to be as a father to a son. I would never want to break my son down. That's why I didn't get the story.
So what? Thomas Wayne came from the other Earth to where Batman is.
Yeah, and CriPPleR was manipulating with Batman, and that's why he was around. And Bane didn't even really have all this shit on. Bane was like regular. Actually, he wasn't even big in the story. Like he didn't have the Venom on. He didn't have the Venom. He was like a regular, and Batman fought him without the Venom. So,
didn't Batman break his back?
Right, but when they put this here as the trio, Bane didn't have the backpack on him. He didn't have no Venom. He had a bald head. He looked like a regular Russian type guy.
He was using his strategy more than he was using his.
Yeah, and he was using Psycho Pirate, and of course, why would Batman's father work with him to destroy his own son? I just didn't get it.
Man, that looks really good.
But I appreciate Prime One staying connected with the comic book in some type of way. They definitely, somebody's reading the comic book over there and they're saying, "Yo, let's do this."
Whoa, easy, Edwin. Calm down.
No, I just realized that's the bat symbol.
Yeah, I was waiting till Rashid was done. Yeah, that's a bat signal.
Yeah, I just realized that.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be sick if it like flickered, even though it's from behind?
That would have been a kick-ass touch.
Yeah. Oh, so he ripped the back of the bat signal.
Yeah, and he made the back of the
wow. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, the detail on this is insane. But again, Prime One, what do you expect? We all know. Look at this. Like that looks like leather and metal spikes.
Yeah, there's no doubt. There's no doubt they do good quality, man.
Yeah. I haven't seen a bad piece by them.
Anybody else getting the Flashpoint Batman other than me?
I'm actually considering it.
Right.
I'm strongly considering it.
It's a good price too for what
it is.
You know?
My only thing is, it's coming out next year. Will I still have the love for it then that I do for it right now?
No. Well, just think of
progresses and new statues come out. Then by the time you look, it comes out. It's like,
but Kennedy, that Batman that Flashpoint Batman.
I've always wanted a great Thomas Wayne one.
Right, when you watch the animated movie, that's how he looks.
I still have it on Blu-ray.
Right,
and I got the book.
Right.
So when he first debuted, it was just like, I want a statue of him, and there hasn't been a great statue with him. This one that's coming out, the EGX with the guns, it's like it's right there. It's like, all right,
it's just like the T of the comic book.
I could do monthly payments don't begin until March of next year.
Right.
Yeah.
But my thing in the back of my mind is that one question is, will I still have the love for it then that I do for it now? And that's what kind of scares me, because I don't want to cancel it or be like, oh, I got the statue and then I have to sell it less than price and then I lose out. Like, no, I'm not going to.
That's I ordered it. I ordered this piece, so
that's why I'm like, it looks so good and the price is just right. And I'm like, fuck.
You know what's really sick about this? If you look at the veins, you could actually see green in there for his the ooze or juice or whatever they're flowing. That looks sick.
It's called Venom, right?
Yeah, it's Venom. Yes, absolutely. Which one's your guys' favorite portrait of the three? The one with the holes in the mouth?
Click on
clear with red eyes and then nothing.
EX has the classic face, isn't it?
Oh, is there? I don't know. These are the pictures I grabbed. Is there another one on this?
Oh, there it is. One. There you go.
That one.
Yeah, that's the one.
I like the classic.
There you go.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
terrible movie.
Yeah,
great actress. Beautiful actress. Great
Shane
actress.
wants to see
terrible movie.
Shane wants to see, are we paying attention?
So here's a custom Craven in hand pics. That's not my portrait, but there's another swap out. There you go.
Okay,
much better.
I actually like that portrait. I don't like when he's grinning and showing his teeth all the time.
Wow.
See, every time he has the grin with his teeth showing, it looks like he's like about to do some cocaine. Like shit.
Yeah, that's
Rastaman. This is Rastaman right here.
Is that from a storyline in the comic with this hair?
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen that.
I haven't seen it.
No, I just think he's just doing like an alternate, like ultimate type version of, you know.
Okay.
I just think he went down to Jamaica. He went down to Jamaica for a few years.
Yeah, it's just odd that he has dreads. That's all.
Cultural appropriation.
What do you guys think about this? I know the XM Craven was like the least popular Spidey villains.
This is better than that, obviously.
No, this is way better.
But do you think it's a good statue overall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
good.
this.
Yeah,
I like this Craven, man.
Yeah, I like it too. I do.
I think
The
if
more
I
look
was
at it, the more I
collecting
like it.
the what do you call it? The six? What do you call them? The
Sinister Six.
Sinister Six.
yeah, I think this is a great. I like this Craven.
Cash
I've
has this
always-
pre-ordered.
Does he?
Yeah, is this one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me-
nice.
Wow.
Let me ask you a
Congrats,
question
Cash.
to you Spider-Man fans. Would you say is Craven one of the dangerous ones, the most out of the six? Or you wouldn't say that?
I
No?
I
would
always I appreciated Craven more actually than Green Goblin,
Mm.
and I've always thought, yeah, before he got whacked out in his brain, yeah, he was a master strategist.
Mhm.
He knew how to hunt his prey, and I
Was
was
Green
I was a
Goblin
fan of
Marvel's
him.
versus
This is
Yeah, he's
Was
one of the
Green Goblin?
original.
he's
was-
the
he's one of the
original
OGs.
before he was killed the first time.
He's way before Craven.
Yeah,
I always like Dr. Ock, just because he's smart and cunning and stuff. So
Mm.
Man, that was a good show. Smallville. You guys ever watch
hell
that?
yeah, hell yeah.
I got the
Laura
the
Vandervoot.
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 I got the DVD box set.
Love it.
Oh yeah,
I love the show.
I
The
love
thing I like about this show, when they first announced it, I was like, okay, this will be interesting. Superman before he came Superman. I mean, we've seen the cartoons and they had
Right.
comics, but
No,
to actually
great.
see a live action, I didn't miss it.
Yeah, after season 7, I stopped. Once they with their version of Doomsday, it didn't sit well with me, and I was just like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I didn't like that either, but I stuck with it.
I didn't like that either. What do you guys think of this Enchantress?
Ooh, this one's dope.
I'm not sure what's going on with the hands.
Nah, you know what it is? When I think of
That's
Enchantress
a
from
spell.
back in the days, she was always real sexy. This is not sexy enough for me.
Her ass
No,
isn't fat enough or what?
and that
She's
face,
kind of a
the
it's
face
kind
is
of
off.
Scarlet Witch pose too.
She looks like an alien.
I know why you don't like her, Rashid. All the track marks are being covered by the. I see.
There you
I
go
mean,
taking
that's
shots.
kinda
There
like
you go taking shots.
She does kind of
man.
look like Methany a little bit.
Right?
Shut
This
up,
is
critical
a little
mass.
bugged out. Look at this.
Yeah.
this is
Ooh.
a STL file.
Pale skin.
Like, come
Nah,
on,
but-
Rashid, give me a hit. Give me
The
a hit,
mannish
Rashid.
face.
Give me a hit,
Enchantress,
man. Come on,
Enchantress
man.
was always like that skirt. That come on, that looked like a little that when those kids go to those private elementary school skirts. Come on, man. You know there should be no black stockings. It should be
your vision-
pure.
Your vision would know
Flesh.
about that.
Exactly.
Plus, I'm not a fan of the cleavage or lack thereof.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to make a custom, this is your time to shine.
Yeah,
You
it
have
is.
no one
And
telling you
This
anything.
is this is
They
a
missed the
STL
mark.
file.
They
Yeah,
missed
it
the
is.
mark
You're
on this
100%
one.
right. It is.
Well, they got time to go in there and tweak it.
They won't, but yes, they do. Here's a Batman I saw. I have no idea.
This is from another. Was it Future Perfect? No, not Future Perfect. It was
Is that what-
Sure.
it's a different alternate after the metal line. And
Was that the one that he was riding a motorcycle, the dirt bike?
yeah, he's now poor. He doesn't have any money. And he was renting an apartment. And this was a different type of I forgot the name of the story.
Yeah, Walton says this future
It's set in the future, though. You're right, Rashid.
Yeah.
Future State.
Future State. Yeah.
Yeah.
Prime One
Like
had
Walton-
theirs that they were going to release, and I was thinking about picking that one up, but they canceled it.
A broke down Batman.
But they did it in a
It's up. Did you say?
What was that?
Jarhead, did you say you were going to pick this one up?
No, there's a Prime One that I really liked.
Oh,
that I had
yeah, I know
contemplated
what
picking
one
up.
you're talking about. Yeah. What do you guys think of this?
Looks cool.
I'm not a fan of the pose. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I kind of get
Looks
the
like-
weird Daniel Bell Captain America swagger when I see this.
It reminds me of the Black Panther sideshow pose.
Mm.
These poses always look unnatural to me, and maybe that is how you look when you're in the middle of like walking up. But sometimes when you capture that pose like mid mid movement, it just doesn't translate. And to me, I never liked ones where the hands are one's up here and one's down, and it just looks like he's not sure what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the detail on the armor looks pretty good. He's definitely jacked.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
What do you guys think of this Witchblade? Got an anime feel to it.
Yeah, I like it, but I mean, as for an anime piece, you know.
What do you like about it?
I don't know. Something I can't quite put my hand on it.
Man. I like the pose. You know?
Yeah, I actually do too. Actually, I kind of like the statue. I'm not a big anime fan for the face, but
right.
I think
they got a shot from the back. A back shot.
Back shot.
All right, since you asked for it.
Bye.
Yeah,
oh,
nice.
Anybody want some cake?
Cake.
Always.
Cake.
I always got room for cake. Hey,
And
definitely,
yeah.
definitely nice.
Definitely nice.
big old biddies.
Here's another custom Sinister I saw. Custom, you know what I mean. A few different portraits on this one, and you could also remove these for the base and make it a smaller base, as you'll see.
The canisters have a Cable and Mystique in it.
Yes. Yeah.
As babies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Didn't they do this already though?
Yeah, it's been out for a while.
Oh, okay.
This one's been out. I thought this was a different one that's just similar to it.
No, it's the same. It's the same one.
Nah, then what the fuck am I doing there? So here's Rogue from the this is a take on the X-Men 97.
I like it.
It's cool.
I like
It's
it.
cool. I like it. Yeah.
This statue,
Chainsaw Man.
Love.
I like this show.
Statue.
This is a good show.
I'm sorry. I tried to watch this shit and I just can't get into this bullshit.
I like it.
I've never watched
I'm
the
looking
show,
forward-
but I
I'm
love the statue.
I'm looking forward to season 2.
Look at this.
If you know, you know.
That thing is insane.
Look at the blood effects. Yeah, that's
It is.
great.
Man, look at the saliva on the tongue.
Yeah.
It's right out of the anime.
I don't think, does Buck even like this show?
I'm pretty sure he
I
emphasizes it.
don't know.
Or Slifer?
I never. Slifer's in the chat. Slifer, what do you think about
The Slifer never said anything about getting this piece. I mean, I know you don't have to get a piece like the show, but I don't never.
Knowing Buck, he'd be like, the manga was really better than the anime. The anime was way too off.
There's too much gore. There's too much gore.
That's the best part about the show. The gore.
It is.
The gore.
Man, that looks good. All right. Nope.
Yes.
That looks good too.
I liked her in Old Boy too.
I was just about to say that. Get out of my brain. Get out of my brain. And then the twist at the end, I'm not gonna say it.
We had the
nobody
high
saw
mentality.
If nobody's seen it, I'm not gonna say anything about the twist at the end. It's a good
Well,
movie.
the original is better.
Oh
but
boy. Yeah, it is. I love the original.
So I saw
Did
this
you know-
Tila. I don't think it holds up to Tweeterhead, but I just thought I'd throw it up here. What do you guys think? It's pretty plain. Legs are a little thick.
Okay, it looks just like the animated card from the 80s.
I think the legs look a little too thick.
Yeah, it's not quite.
And
big.
what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? No, a little
I
thickness.
guess nothing.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird thickness.
Yeah, it's just exactly. I don't mind thick legs, but the proportion is odd. And for someone with super thick legs, she's got a pretty small ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up with that?
More racing
Like
beans.
she hates it. All right, and we got this Museum Colossus with that spawning pool juggernaut stance that Jarhead was talking about earlier. Nice and simple, cracking the knuckles. That would probably pair off well with the spawning pool juggernaut.
He looks a little thin, don't you think? Like
he does in the legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking same thing. Right here looks thin.
Yeah.
Like that classic Cockrum look. Maybe first
You think he should have more detail, like
because his legs
and that?
they're just so straight. Like it just looks like he skips leg day every day. You know,
because if you see it in the arms, you should see it in the legs.
Yeah,
this is true.
I mean, I dig the pose obviously because I dig it on Juggernaut, but
right.
I don't know. I just something about this doesn't do it for me.
Yeah.
Was that your input there, Rashid? With that, was that your
the face is good.
It's all right. It's plain. It's just he needs to be a little bit beefier, you know.
Hey, yo. Yes, gorgeous.
And that is it for pictures.
Nice picture to go out on.
So, do you guys have anything else you want to touch on, talk about, anything at all? Pop culture, collecting, statues, anything. I'm going this weekend on Saturday to see the new King Kong Godzilla movie. Hopefully,
I'm seeing it Saturday.
It's good. I'm going in fresh. I haven't even seen one trailer yet, so it's perfect.
Yeah, I stopped watching trailers a while back. I want to be surprised. I don't watch trailers.
I stopped listening to critics.
Yeah, I don't listen to them because every time they say they just don't like what I like.
Yeah, they ripped apart Ghostbusters, and I enjoyed that shit.
Critics? No, critics are bullshit. What's up, sweet Danny Lee?
Danny!
I know I got here late, but did you guys talk about that Conan statue?
We did
no.
Talk about a Conan statue.
Talk about it.
Putting out.
Which one, pray tell?
It's the one. It's basically the movie poster from the '84, where it's Conan and Valeria is down by the legs.
Oh, I know.
Mezco's putting out the 1/6 version.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Well, supposedly there's a custom group out there that did their own version, which pretty little, based on the same poster, they just have Thulsa Doom's head in Conan's hand. And basically they're kind of pissed off about it. Like, it's our statue, like they ripped it off, and it's just like,
wait, who said that again?
Okay, so there's a custom group out there that did that Conan pose from the poster. Remember the original '84 Conan Barbarian poster with Valeria by Conan's feet, and he has a sword in the air?
Oh yeah.
So there's a custom group that did that statue, quarter scale, I think. The only difference is Conan in his right hand is holding Thulsa Doom's head. So they're upset at the fact that Mezco is doing that movie poster look, with hand in the air, Valeria in front, but they're doing the 1/6. But supposedly they're upset because I guess whoever sculpted it for them may have given it to Mezco. I don't know what the deal is, but there are people trying to say, "Oh, Mezco
stole."
Basically Mezco stole. They should, and it's like, well, hold up, this is an original poster.
Wow.
The studio put it out that way, so anybody could have done that, regardless, not just you.
Yeah.
So,
but we already know that some sculptors that work for these companies do things, on the side. So I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I got customs that. Well, I have one custom Deadpool bust that eventually, a few years later, came out and became a plastic coin bank for like one other company. So it's just like, all right, it is what it is. I could cry about it.
Is that what you talk about?
Yes, that one.
Wow. Yeah.
It does look good.
Yeah.
But I don't know, Mexico, is it going to be resin? Is it PVC or what?
Yeah, no idea.
Probably.
Because I think it's like $350 or something.
Yeah, probably PVC. Probably PVC.
What's up, D3?
Good.
Yeah, I think it looks good. You guys got anything else you want to talk about before we call it?
No, sir.
All right, then we'll just start with Critical. What do you got going on next? And thanks for coming on tonight. And what do you got on next, dude?
You're muted.
You're on mute. Come on, ODB.
Okay, sorry, but I was coughing earlier, so I didn't want to, and I forgot to turn on the book cough. But anyway, not much, just chilling, relaxing. You know, my wife, she's been a little under the weather, got a bad cold, so just nursing her. But you know, just chilling. I'll be back Wednesday.
Nice, Jarhead.
Got a show going tomorrow, 9:30. Working on a couple big things right now as far as statues. And that's it. Just got, waiting on some statues to come in, really.
For those who don't know, Jarhead and Dwayne D3, they do a great show. It's called Custom Produced. It's usually on Thursdays, sometimes on Saturdays, but tomorrow it's Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And it's a good show. If you're interested in customs or you're kind of curious about them, watch it. Even if you're not, watch it anyway. It's a good show, lots of fun. I enjoy watching the show, so looking forward to that. Thanks for coming, Jarhead. Appreciate it.
Appreciate the invite, man.
Yeah, man. AK, my man, what's going on? Glad you could join us.
Finally,
you had a bad day. Hopefully tomorrow's better, man.
No, it's not. I got to wake up extra early tomorrow.
Well, hopefully we help relieve your stress a little bit, bro.
Yes. It was nice. Yeah, nice tits. So, so that kind of like distracted me.
Maybe Deja can help you.
Saturday, I'm gonna go catch Godzilla versus Kong again.
Nice.
So I gotta look forward to that. Next weekend's WrestleMania.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully that goes the way I wanted to go. And that's pretty much it. Eventually, I'll get around to opening Spiral. So
I don't know if I'm going to be doing that wrestling show or not, but if not, next Wednesday we'll give some prediction for Mania.
Okay, we can do that,
and we'll make Rashid listen to us. Rashid, President-elect, what do you got on the go? Where can the people find you next?
Everywhere. With fingers crossed, XM Storm comes tomorrow. Hopefully. Still waiting for Adat Walker and everything else. But yeah, that's about it, And thanks for us, shout out to Crip and Shane for holding it down, starting the show up and stuff like that,
Yeah, man. It's not a problem at all.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank everyone on the panel for showing up and staying with us. Everyone in the chat, thank you guys for spending your Wednesday with us. It's always good to be part of the Cockfest. And with that, I will put us at our music. And everybody, make sure you have a great week and tune into all the other good shows and all the other good content on YouTube. Some love for